On our 7th anniversary, I found out I was pregnant. But before I could share the news with my husband, he brushed me off, claiming he needed to work late. Then I saw him enjoying a French dinner with his new assistant. So I emptied the house and vanished. I'd spent all morning at the doctor's office, staring at the ultrasound screen in disbelief. 7 years of marriage, countless fertility appointments, and finally, the baby we'd been trying for. The grainy image showed our little miracle, no bigger than a kidney bean. My hands shook as I clutched the ultrasound photos, already imagining Marcus's face when I told him. I couldn't wait to share the news during our anniversary dinner at Romano's, where he'd proposed 5 years ago. But when I called at 3 p.m., practically vibrating with excitement, his voice was distant and rushed. "Babe, I'm absolutely swamped. Rain check on dinner tonight? This Morrison presentation is killing me, and I need to stay late." I heard feminine laughter in the background before he quickly hung up without his usual "love you." Disappointed but understanding, I decided to surprise him at the office with takeout from Bangkok Garden. I'd bring pad thai and the ultrasound photo in a little gift box. The downtown building was mostly empty when I arrived at 7 p.m. The elevator dinged as I reached the 15th floor, carrying warm containers and my heart full of anticipation. That's when I saw them through the conference room's glass walls. Marcus and his 23-year-old assistant Emma, sharing an intimate candlelit dinner. Real wine glasses, fresh roses in a crystal vase from our wedding registry. Her manicured hand covering his across the table. My husband wore the navy tie I'd bought him for our anniversary. I stood frozen, watching Emma lean across to whisper something that made Marcus throw his head back laughing. That rich, genuine laugh that used to be mine. Now he was sharing it with a girl barely older than his niece. Thai food scattered across the marble floor as containers slipped from my trembling hands. The crash echoed through the hallway, but they were too absorbed in each other to notice. I didn't confront them. I stumbled back to the elevator and drove home in a daze, my hand instinctively moving to my stomach where our baby was growing, blissfully unaware that Daddy was busy with someone else. That night, while Marcus sent texts about his delayed meeting, I sat staring at the ultrasound photo and made 3 phone calls. First, to my divorce attorney sister Rachel in Chicago. "I need your help. File papers in Colorado immediately." Second, to Premier Moving Company, who owed me a favor. Third, I accessed our joint account, transferring exactly half our savings to my personal account. 7 years of shared finances, split in 1 click. By 6 a.m., professional movers were loading our furniture into unmarked trucks. I supervised from the kitchen, watching our life disappear piece by piece. I packed only my belongings and left Marcus's things folded on the stripped mattress, along with divorce papers and a note. "Enjoyed the show at your office last night. Hope Emma can help you buy new furniture. Don't try to find me." The pregnancy test went in the bathroom trash, buried under tissues. Some dreams aren't worth sharing with someone who throws them away first. My phone buzzed as Marcus discovered the empty house around noon. I ignored everything while boarding my flight to Portland, my wedding ring buried in a Denver airport trash can. When I finally answered 3 days later, his voice was panicked. "Sarah, what the hell? You can't just disappear. We need to talk like rational adults. It wasn't what you think." "Emma was just what, Marcus?" "Your anniversary date while your wife waited at home with news that would have changed everything." Silence stretched between us like the 2,000 miles separating our lives. "What news, Sarah? What news?" I smiled for the first time in days, watching Oregon rain streak down my childhood bedroom window. "Congratulations, Daddy. You would have been a father, but you chose a different family instead." The line went dead. Sometimes the most devastating truths arrive too late.